The ability to buy, leverage, and mitigate debt is an essential part to wealth building. Most persons are taught how to stay away from debt, but I'm happy to say this. At Global Capital Inc., we teaches you how to buy, leverage, and mitigate debt. There is something that we call good debt. There's also something that we call bad debt. It's important for you to understand how the wealthy buy debt and how they manage debt. You see, in our financial leadership platform, we really helps you to understand how to take a debt, leverage a debt where that debt can pay for the debt cost and put money in your pocket. And along with that, depending on what type of debt you would have purchased and how you are leveraging that debt, we work with you to get the equity in that asset much earlier. We work with you to get equity leverage, where that equity itself can become performing asset, can give you asset appreciation, and can give you asset leverage. And here is where you're truly able to start to build a huge amount of wealth. Here is where the the pathways to making your financial breakthrough becomes easier and easier. So I want to encourage you to join us as we talk about the importance of buying, leveraging, and mitigating debt. There is so much that people do not know. Most people buy a debt, but that debt turns out to be a bad debt because you're paying out of pocket for that debt for the entire life cycle of that debt. When you're buying a debt, you don't necessarily want to pay for that debt out of pocket. There are smarter ways in which you can buy that. And again, I'm happy to say that Global Capital Inc., we are set up to speak to these issues. Now, as a company, we provide four important services. And two is for the corporate community, and two is for the private individual. And by that, what do I mean? We provide services in the field of corporate debt management, corporate wealth management, personal debt management, and personal wealth management. These are four important areas that we look at right now. And just let me be briefed about what each of these areas represent. For corporate debt management, what it means is that as a entrepreneur, a business owner, you buy debt to scale, diversify, or integrate your businesses locally, regionally, and internationally. But it's a debt. In most cases, when you buy that debt, you allow that debt to run a life cycle. With us, we show you how to leverage, smarter leverage, and we show you how to mitigate that debt. And by mitigation, we are talking about managing the debt life cycle, bringing down the debt cost perhaps by 50%, regardless of how high the interest rate is. Um, those interest rates can come down if you understand our debt mitigation tools. Along with this, we talk about um, wealth management. These are very, very unique portfolios that really helps you to understand how to put your excess liquidity to work for you. All right. So instead of it sitting dormant or sitting in a 0.1% interest bearing account, and you're able to leverage it as an accredited investor, where you can earn 3, 4, 5, 6% per annum or even more. These are important concepts for you to learn. At a personal level, we work with you. For example, if you take out a mortgage, and many of you, your mortgage going to run for 20, 25, 30 years. And many of you, you're somewhat comfortable for it to run for that period of time, not recognizing that the longer the debt cycle runs is the higher interest rates that you're going to be paying, or more interest you're going to be paying, way above the principal balance that you would have borrowed. And again, with our program, we work with you to help you to understand how to manage the debt life cycle, how to manage that cost, and how to own that piece of asset debt free, 100%. But that's not all. Instead of you owning it in 10, 15, or 20, 25, or 30 years, you bring down the life cycle by half. Is it possible? Yes, it is. You understand these tools that we're going to be bringing to you, and believe me, there's so much a possibility here. Along with this, we talk to you about personal wealth management, and this is all about you taking informed action to put yourself in that position of strength to start to build wealth. So we talk to you about your emergency savings account. We talk to you about your early retirement account. We talk to you about smart investment strategies and so much more that puts you in that pathway and to start to build up, personal wealth for yourself. So these are 4 areas that we are looking at right now. And I want to encourage you to reach out to us. We are here to support you. We are here to break the back on the paycheck to paycheck cycle that so many thousands and millions of people across the world continue to experience. Um, most of the training programs that we're going to be offering, this is outside of the professional services that we're going to be offering, but most of the training programs that we're offering, they are relatively free. All right, they're relatively free. So I want to encourage you guys to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and feel free right now to reach out to us, to engage with us at a one-on-one basis to learn more how our programs at Global Capital Inc., how the services provided by Global Capital Inc. can help you in your business and can help you in your personal life to start to build wealth. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the multiple best-selling author for several books, including Billionaire Codes and Manager's Toolkit. My new book titled 10x Branding and Marketing, The Psychology of Doing Business, is going to be out very soon. Remember, it's a period of COVID-19, so you need to protect yourself, protect your loved ones, and be smart. See you in the next broadcast.